happiness isn't something you put inside, it's already there.
Dreamworks' animated comedy Trolls took the world by surprise when the first movie dropped in 2016. Everyone was expecting it to be a run-of-the-mill musical that gets forgotten as soon as it leaves the theaters, but boy, were we in for a shock. With an ensemble cast, beautifully executed plot, and songs to keep you up for days, no wonder it immediately got a sequel. 7 years later, Universal Pictures announced that the music-loving creatures are heading back to the big screen for Trolls 3, and we can't wait. So here's everything you need to know about the upcoming Trolls movie, from the release date to the trailer and what the plot might look like. Before we begin, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content on movies and TV shows.
Well, it is the holiday season, which is why I brought you these.
It goes without saying that the journey to Trolls 3 is one worth talking about. The first movie introduced us to the Trolls village, where the small woodland creatures love to sing, dance, and hug. We also get to know the Bergens, who believed in the lie that if they eat trolls, they might also get to experience happiness. Because of this belief, the two creatures start out as mortal enemies. By the end of the film, Troll Princess Poppy is able to convince the Bergens that they can gain happiness for themselves. It's a simple story that is wonderfully executed. No wonder it earned over $300 million from its $125 million budget. Despite the pandemic almost ending cinema as we know it, Dreamworks and Universal Pictures thought it was a good idea to release the sequel in 2020. Even though it only premiered in a few theaters and went straight to streaming, the sequel was as good as the first, bagging a modest haul. With everything back to normal, Universal Pictures have confirmed that Trolls will be getting a third film, and we can't wait. Fans first got wind of the sequel at DreamWorks Licensing Expo in 2022, and it revealed 2 new Trolls who will be gracing our screens on the 17th of November. Unlike the premiere of Trolls 2, which was marred by the COVID-19 pandemic, Trolls 3 is expected to have an exclusive theater run for 17 days before being shipped to video on demand. According to reports, Universal Pictures already had the November 17th date blocked off, where it is currently up against a Paramount Pictures untitled Ryan Reynolds' John Krasinski movie. Originally, the studio had reserved September 22, 2023 for its animated movie, but it looks like they had a change of heart. Back when they released Trolls World Tour, Universal Pictures sparked a big controversy when it announced that the movie was going theatrical for just a few days before moving to streaming. This was just as cinemas were closed due to the pandemic. This escalated into a public letter from the AMC boss, Aaron, to the Universal Film Entertainment Group chairman, Donna, that the #1 circuit in the world would not play day and date releases. Emotions eventually calmed, with Universal and AMC breaking ground on closing the theatrical window for movies on a 17-day and 30-day basis, with the movie chain getting a cutout of video-on-demand monies.
Hey guys, Captain O'Slappy. Queen Poppy.
Cloud Guy.
Since a sneak peek at the Licensing Expo, DreamWorks and Universal Pictures have kept things under wraps, and they haven't released a trailer yet. Fans can be sure to expect a teaser trailer soon and a full trailer for the movie during the first few months of the year. We expect the trailer to give us an idea of what is to come for Poppy and her kingdom of trolls. As for the cast, we know that the fan favorites won't be going anywhere. Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake are expected to lead the third movie in the franchise as Poppy for Branch. For Trolls 2, we got fresh voices like Rachel Bloom, who played the queen of hard rock, Barb. Sam Rockwell also voiced a new character named Hickory, who sweet-talked his way into the hearts of fans. It's also likely that the fellow Trolls, Kunal, Ron, and James will all return following their appearance in the first 2 Troll movies. From here, though, it's hard to say who will exactly appear in Trolls 3. Right now, we can't verify if new voice actors and actresses will be coming on, but we are sure that as time goes by, DreamWorks will let us know who to expect.
Queen Barb of the Hard Rock Trolls.
If anyone had told you that a movie about singing trolls would become a $500 million franchise, you might have sounded insane. In 2016, Universal Pictures and DreamWorks proved once again that anything is possible when you have the right people on the job. The movie was inspired by puffy-haired, funny-looking dolls made by a Danish woodcutter. Unlike the dolls who were popular in the 90s, DreamWorks trolls were magical woodland creatures that couldn't stop serenading us with fresh pop songs. Some of the songs were so good that they made their way to the Billboard Top 100, 100. The first Trolls was nominated for the Best Original Song Oscar, the Justin Timberlake song Can't Stop the Feeling, which was a massive hit, going quadruple platinum. After the first movie became a hit, the Trolls brand began to expand to include a hit TV series, primetime holiday special, original digital content, video games, toys, live entertainment touring shows, Universal Studio Parks attractions, and experimental installations across the globe. Unlike the first movie, which revolved around creatures who wanted to eat the trolls, Trolls 2 of Trolls World Tour follows Poppy and Branch as they discover other troll tribes that represent other music genres. Up until that point, the pop trolls were all that they knew, but the addition of other music tribes took the film up a notch. The new genres of music made sure there was something for everyone, and the storyline wasn't bad at all. In Trolls World Tour, the new troll queen of hard rock, Barb, steals the magic strings that give the trolls their music. Barb plans to use the strings on her guitar, which will give her dominion over all trolls, but Poppy and her friends band together to try and stop her. During the final confrontation, Poppy breaks Barb's guitar, which seemingly ends all music and turns all trolls gray. When it looked like all hope was lost, a troll named Cooper convinces other trolls to beatbox to the sound of their heart, and this becomes the catalyst that brings their music back.
You're the yodelers?
Yeah, you don't skippy play.
With Barb no longer being the enemy of Poppy and the rest of the Trolls tribe. The world is restored to its status quo, and it means we will be getting a new adventure for Poppy and co. This means that the door is open for a new villain to arrive on the scene or a new potentially world-changing event to occur, which will force the Trolls to once again unite in song to save the day. We expect Trolls 3 to follow in the footsteps of the prequel with stunning animation and lots of music. Everyone at Dreamworks and Universal Pictures has been tight-lipped about the plot for the new movie, so we'd have to wait for the trailer before we can say anything definitive. From what we know, we expect Trolls World Tour director Walt to return to the next movie in the franchise. In July 2020, Walt bagged an exclusive deal with Dreamworks to have his pick of animated projects from the studio for the foreseeable future. This put him in the driving seat to return to direct Trolls 3, although no official announcement has been made yet regarding this. Trolls has become an important IP for Universal because beyond the film franchise, it benefits from stuff like video games, lunchboxes, toys, sleeping bags, and touring concerts. Justin Timberlake shared his opinion about the Trolls franchise in his Apple Music Takeover appearance, and he said, "I hope we make like 7 Trolls movies because it literally is the gift that keeps on giving." This means if Trolls 3 does well at the box office, we might be looking at another movie in the musical comedy franchise. How would you guys rank the Trolls movies so far? Do you think Trolls 3 will be as successful as the first 2 movies? Let us know down in the comment section below.
Goodbye. I hope I see you again, friends. But even though it's scary,